Good morning, my name is Fabio Bernal. I belong to the Hydrological Division from the IDEAM, the Institute of Hydrology, Meteorology and Environmental Studies of Colombia. We recently have been exploring the GLOFAST tool, the Global Stream Flow Forecasting, based on a recommendation of GeoGlobe's staff. The customized view Hydroviewer, generated very kindly by the University of Brigham by Professor Jim Nelson and his collaborators, also allow us to visualize the levels and historical data of our stations. From this exploration, we find several advantages of this tool. The definition of river sections or ridge is very useful at the hydrological forecast level in Colombia. Although the magnitude of the flows generated by the historical data and the reanalysis in some cases overestimates and in other cases underestimates the values of historical stations flow, it represents quality well the interannual regime of flow. Although we have around 200 stations for water level for daily monitoring, there are still many rivers in Colombia without monitoring for warning systems. The data generated for this tool can be useful in those basins where we don't have other reference. The historical data of simulated flow generated by reanalysis provide a comparative rank against the magnitude of the flow of the stations we have, giving us reference in proportion to the scales of the magnitudes of these flows. The forecast data of this model can be used carefully at the level of occurrence of extreme events. As an example, from the historical data simulated from a particular case of Rio Negro River basin near Bogota, we found that 30% of the peaks reported by the simulated flows correspond with real peaks of the historical data. This based on percentiles. That means that even without calibration gives a good idea of the potential use of this tool for IDEAM.